here, back with another video. So today I'm going to be ranking all the epic brawlers from the worst to the best. So hope you enjoy this video and subscribe, and let's get started with today's video. So we're going to be going from the worst to the best. So the worst epic brawler in the game right now is still Edgar. I mean, look, this man received a 300 HP buff and still continues to be really trash inside meta right now. In the 3v3 aspect, he is just pretty bad at this game. Like, he literally loses in a lot of 1v1 situations against many brawlers, and it's pretty easy to counter disregarding his health. And in solo showdown, I mean, he would be pretty good, but anyways, in the 3v3 aspect, he would be pretty terrible, as it kind of gets hard to rush with him as well. So that's why I think Edgar is the worst epic brawler in Brawl Stars. Alrighty, so the next epic brawler that we're going to be ranking on this list is going to be Frank. So Frank still continues to be a really bad brawler inside of meta. He can easily get countered despite his health. Many supers, gadgets, and star powers can easily counter him pretty easily. He doesn't really get that much value in 3v3, but he may get like some sort of value in Brawl Ball because of his health. But disregarding that, he still gets countered pretty easily. He's basically a brawler that can easily walk everything in. His super, I mean, it's really good for stunning, really good for wall breaking, but sometimes wall breaking doesn't really help because despite Frank's health, Frank's range kind of puts him down as well, where he has to stop and then he attacks. It kind of makes Frank not that valuable inside meta, so that's why I think Frank is the next worst epic brawler. Alrighty, so the next epic brawler on this list is going to be Bo. I mean, Bo has kind of really fallen down inside of meta ever since his rework to his Super Totem gadget. His Super Totem gadget used to charge super over time, then it started to become too OP, where Supercell had to decay the health, and now it's got reworked with 50% more supercharge when you're inside the totem. I mean, the Bo Jackie Gray comp is not really meta anymore. It doesn't really work as of now because you charge your super faster in the totem instead of charging over time. I mean, Bo is kind of predictable as a brawler. His mines are technically really easy to avoid as well. He's only really valuable in like hot zone and all those game modes, and that's basically why I think Bo is also another bad epic brawler. Alrighty, so the next epic brawler that I'm going to be putting on this list is going to be BB. I mean, BB, she still really is a kind of mid-ish brawler in 3v3 aspect. Solo showdown, she's pretty much mid too, but I mean, her health is pretty decent, and she actually gets a lot of value in Brawl Ball because of her, since she has that really insane movement speed, she can easily dodge throwers. She can easily counter a Grom because she can easily dodge his throws, as well as any other thrower basically in that aspect. I mean, both her star powers are really good. I'd personally go for this. Alrighty, so the next epic brawler on this list is going to be Nani. I mean, Nani, she's a pretty good brawler as she is, but still is not really meta. She doesn't really have that much value, but I mean, in modes like bounty or knockout, she can really be valuable in that sort of aspect, as she can counter tons of sharpshooters like Piper and Brock, for example, with her damage. Her super almost one-shots like every low health brawler, but in that aspect, she's pretty good if you she's basically pretty good in the right hands, but as I said, she can still be a lot more valuable in other modes if she potentially got buffed or something. Her damage is pretty significant too, but anyways, that's why Nani is ranked on this position in this list. Alright, so the next epic brawler on this list is going to be Griff. Like, this brawler is just completely underrated, but he's technically fallen off in the meta, so I technically wouldn't say he's underrated now, but Yeah, ever since they nerfed his supercharge rate, Griff has really fallen off in this meta. I mean, Griff was like insane. He was like an S tier brawler literally months ago. But yeah, he's really fallen off in this meta. You used to be able to charge your super so quickly in 1v1 situations, and you could just shred people in like a matter of seconds, but you can't even do that anymore, which kind of sucks. And ever since unbreakable walls have been added to meta, Griff has just not been the same, because using his first gadget, the piggy bank one, he could literally break any wall he wanted to, but now there's only certain maps which you can do that and get the most value in. But anyways, that's personally why I think Griff is ranked at this position on this list. Alrighty, so the next epic brawler on this list is going to be Piper. I mean, Piper, there's never been a Piper meta. I honestly don't know if there's been a Piper meta. If there actually has, maybe comment down below, but Piper has drastically fallen off in this meta. She still is usable though, but like, there's many other sharpshooters that have better mechanics than her. Say like what, RT or Brock, for example. I mean, they both have the range of Piper, but like with RT, you can just really do significant damage, and RT can really defend himself better than Piper ever could. Because with Piper, the more you do more damage the further you are from a target, which kind of just like gives less value to Piper. But I mean, even with Brock, ever since Incendiary became a passive thing, Brock's range has just been insane. He can pretty much defend himself better than Piper could. Piper can only defend herself with the auto aimer gadget or a super. I mean, Brock can also defend. Brock can defend in himself in many other ways, but that's why I think Piper is ranked at this position on this list. Alrighty, so the next epic brawler on this list is going to be Pam. I mean, people say that Pam is like extremely strong in the meta. That's kind of over-exaggerated if I do say so myself, as well as many other professional players inside of Brawl Stars, but her health is really, her health is really good. She has a really good super gadget and star power mechanics. I mean, she can really counter those brawlers inside the meta with her second gadget, as she takes off a lot of ammo from those brawlers, and brawlers really struggle to counter her in 1v1 situations. She is pretty underrated if I do say so myself, but I mean, she could technically be a bit stronger. Her star power, which damages people by 800 if they're inside the turret range, that's pretty valuable too. I mean, Pam's really good with vision gear. Her main attack is pretty widespread, so she can really track those brawlers pretty easily. And I basically think that's why Pam should be ranked at this position on this list. Alright, so the next epic brawler on this list is going to be Ems. She's just one of those brawlers that can really thrive in the meta. I mean, it's best to pick her in a draft pick as well, I'd say so myself, because you want to have that brawler that can really counter many brawlers instead of just like very few. I mean, she is really valuable in Brawl Ball and Gem Grab. I mean, I think that's her two best modes. She's really valuable in meta as of now. She can really shut down those tanky brawlers too. She can really shut down many brawlers actually as well. Her super, if you use the star power where you heal 400 health whenever you capture someone in super, that pretty much gives her a lot of value as well, as it's also free healing as well. So I guess that's why I think M should be ranked at this position on this list. Alrighty, so the next epic brawler on this list is going to be Stu. Especially if you play Stu on low ping or maybe zero ping in fact. Stu really pops off in meta if you're at that ping. He still does pretty well on some ping though as well, but he would be excellent in those low ping games. But he's also a pretty safe draft pick too. I've heard that he's used in Gem Grab quite a bit, but like I've not really seen him that much in Gem Grab. I've only seen him in maps like Hard Rock Mine or Gem Fort. But technically, he's also used in Brawl Ball as well. I mean, I've seen a lot of Stu. He is used in more of those long-range maps, such as like Backyard Bowl. I mean, even a really good Stu player can really pop off inside of the meta. And yeah, I guess that's why I think Stu should be ranked at this position on this list. Alrighty, so the next epic brawler on this list is going to be Grom. I mean, even though the meta is completely changed right now, Grom still continues to be pretty annoying. He has gotten buffed and nerfed so many times to the point where Supercell just wanted to keep him at 1. I mean, Grom was first good when he was released. I used to use him all the time because like he was the most insane thrower ever. But I mean, his attack speed now, it's just a bit slower than it's normal, but I'm sure we can all cope with it. Grom still continues to be really annoying in the meta as well. He can really defend off those tanks pretty easily as well, as since his damage is annoying. His gadget where he shoots 3 of his main attacks at the same time really annoys the heck out of people as well. He can really defend himself off pretty successfully, and I guess that's why I think Grom should be ranked at this position on this list. Alright, so the next brawler on this list is going to be Bonnie. She is a fantastic hybrid option, if I do say so myself, against throwers and many other brawlers. She really fulfills that good brawler pick in many modes. She first starts off as a cannon, and then she works her way to her super, which then she can explode out of a cannon and do a critical amount of damage. She's her normal form, where she's like without a cannon. Her main attack is just like a Leon attack except shorter. I mean, still, her main attack has a lot of value when it comes to playing 3v3 as well. She's pretty much used in Brawl Ball, Bounty, and all those other game modes, but I personally think she's pretty valuable in meta regardless, and that's why I think that she is ranked at this position on this list. Alright, so the final epic brawl that I'm going to be putting on this list is going to be B. She still continues to be used everywhere. Like, I just do not get why. She is so good. She actually has to be nerfed. She used to be bad and unrecognized, and now she's somehow recognized for some reason. She actually has to be nerfed. She's basically used everywhere. She can even 1v3 many brawlers as well. She's used in a lot of the long range maps in 3v3, like Backyard Bowl and Brawl Ball, or Flaring Phoenix and Knockout. She still continues to be a really good brawler against a lot of brawlers when she 1v3 or when she in 1v1 situations. But yeah, B still continues to be good, as I said. Her damage is pretty significant. Her gadget where she slows down enemies is really significant. Even if it got decayed, it's still going to be a really valuable gadget for B as well. I mean, B as a brawler is pretty valuable, and that's why I think she is ranked at this position on this list. Alright everyone, so I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you personally think should be changed on the tier list, or if it should not be changed at all. Let me know if you also agree with me with what I've just said with every single brawler. Also, be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for every single banger video that's going to be coming around. And enjoy the rest of your day, week, and see you guys next video.